Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be showing you how I do my makeup. It's a no makeup routine for guys. So if you're one of the guys that want to enhance your features, your facial features, that won't actually make you look like you have makeup on, but you have makeup on, so this is a video for you. I've seen a few videos on YouTube, but nothing actually fits like what I really wanted. So that's why I created this video, so that you don't have to, experiment on makeup on your own. So I'm just gonna provide you what are the products that you're gonna need and the essentials, especially if you have oily skin like me. So first and foremost, you must, if you have long hair, you're gonna use a headband like this, so it kind of pulls your hair back so that it won't interfere while doing the makeup. Before doing any makeup on, you have to make sure that you clean your face, like really clean it, and also use those kind of like pink thing that has kind of like microvilli on them. It will exfoliate your skin. I'm not really sure how to describe it, so yeah, I'm just gonna insert a picture of it on here. Yeah, those stuff, you use it every time you clean your face or you wash your face. That will kind of exfoliate your face gently but not too harshly. So yeah, after washing your face, of course, you're gonna moisturize first. This step is very important. You're gonna need to moisturize your face even in the morning. Some people would say that they don't use moisturizer in the morning, but it's actually still very important to use moisturizer, even though you're in a tropical country like here. I'm in the Philippines. I have oily skin too. Will hydrate your face all day. If you're not gonna add moisturizer on, like you don't like the feeling of it, you can always buy a moisturizer that's very lightweight. If you have a cream-based moisturizer, that will also work good, but only if you're not oily skin. If you're oily skin, I don't recommend cream-based moisturizer like the white moisturizer, like the Nivea one. Yeah, I don't recommend those kinds of moisturizer because that will really somehow make your face appear more oily throughout the day. Primer is actually one of my favorite products in SEP because it kind of like blurs your pores. I don't know if you can see, but I have actually big pores. See that? What the primer does is it kind of fills in your pores so that it will appear smaller. It will not totally like dramatically change the cover your pores up, but it will reduce the appearance of it. You see, you can't really erase your pores totally. That's biologically impossible. I'm using this primer from NYX. It's a pore filler. You can buy this online, or you can just use whatever primer that's very good at covering your pores. That's what it looks like, if you can see. And I'm just gonna put that on my pores and my nose there, because those are where my pores look big. Also here. And I don't use foundation, so yeah, this routine does not include foundation on. So if you're expecting for foundation, we're not going to be using that today. So after using your primer, you're now gonna use your tinted sunscreen, or just sunscreen. If you don't want to use a tinted sunscreen, just use sunscreen. Sunscreen is very important. If you're not going to use sunscreen, then you are risking yourself of skin cancer. I advise you to first start off with a good skincare, and then when you finally achieved your desired skin, you can now proceed on doing makeup. But of course, I'm not saying that if you don't have skincare you can't do makeup. It's just that your makeup will look 10 times better if you have a very good skin. There are actually a lot of tinted sunscreens out there, but again, if you don't want to use any tinted sunscreen, just proceed on using just good old sunscreen. So this is what I'm using. It's from Bello. It's again a product in the Philippines. So I'm just gonna put a little. You can see that it's kind of like it seems light actually. It seems light at first, but once you blend it like that, it's gonna adapt to your skin tone. See how it's like adapting. You see that? Can you notice the difference? can you notice my skin here and here? Yeah, I still have redness here and a lot of dark spots and acne scars, and here is like blurred and erased. Doesn't matter if you have your technique on. Some people would use brush on applying the tinted sunscreen, but I don't. I just like using my fingers, and it's just more easier doing so. But of course, it's just a very sheer coverage. What I love about tinted sunscreens, it doesn't give you a very good coverage to it, so that you actually look more natural. Now, concealer is like the magic. It's like the product that will actually cover everything that you want to cover on your face. So even though I applied primer on and a tinted sunscreen, my pores are still kind of visible, right? Like you can still see my pores. That's normal. But when you use concealer, that's when it's going to kind of like really covers it up. Like you won't know. You see this redness here? It's gonna disappear once I put on concealer. And all the dark spots and acne scars. So there are two kinds of concealer I'm using. I advise you to buy two different shades. One that's your skin tone, and the other one that's lighter than your skin tone. So ideally, you use concealer that's lighter than your skin, but since I don't want on my sides here to look kind of light, I use something that's actually my skin tone. So I have two different kinds of concealer here. The lighter one I use on to conceal my under eyes, my here and this part of the alar of my nose, here too on my T-zone, and then the wrinkle on my forehead. Then the concealer that's you know just like the color of my skin, this is what I use to conceal like here the redness, dark spots, and some blemishes. I also use it here. When I shave, I would also use concealer. You would also use concealer on the areas that you shave, so that it will cover the bumps and somehow ingrown hairs if you have one. Using the light concealer, when applying concealer, you don't really have a technique. Some people would advise you to draw a V or like draw a huge line, but it doesn't really matter as long as it covers the parts that you want to be concealed. That's how I put on concealer. That's very sheer, very small. You don't have to go crazy with it. Again, I'm just gonna be using my middle finger and ring finger to blend this one. This one I'm going to be using the concealer that just as the color of my skin, and that's where I'm going to apply on areas that are red and areas that are dark. So after concealing, you're gonna proceed to contour. Contour is like a makeup product that will give you instant nose job and will make your face look more slimmer. Now there are two different kinds of contour: the contour stick, one that's kind of cream based, and then the powder one. I prefer using the stick one. So the contour that I'm using is actually kind of light, but I like that it's light because it doesn't seem like I have any contour on when I apply this. So yeah, just watch, and I'm going to demonstrate to you how contour works. So that's where I usually apply my contour. This is what I use. It's from BYS Cosmetics. So this product will harden your eyebrows and stay put the way you want them to. So I'm going to kind of like add products on my brows. Don't worry if it's kind of like not not good as of the moment. See that? And here's the technique. After putting the brows, you're going to go against it like that, and then you're gonna form your brows as so. See that? You just kind of fix the little parts. See the difference? This one's so mushy and bushy, and this one's like clean, and you know, it's like it's a good brow. And now once that kind of like dries up, you're going to be using an eyebrow pencil. The one I use is from Perfect Diary. The one that has like a big one, like yeah, this pencil, and then a small one. I usually don't use a small one that much, so I'm just going to show you this one. The shade for this, if you have brown hair, choose something that's brown. If you have black hair, choose something that's ashy or gray, or like just black, but don't go for very black one, because that will make you look like you have something on your face. I recommend using, if you have black hair, something that's kind of gray and has like, you know, has that ash tone to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to like kind of fill out the parts of my brows that are kind of like doesn't have hair on it, so that it's gonna look fuller and, you know, there's brows on it. So just fill out the parts that doesn't have hair to make it look fuller. I'm just going upwards, and then I'm just following direction. See that? See the difference? This one's more fuller, this one's not. This one is a translucent powder. You can use whatever translucent powder that you have. There's also like from Maybelline and BYS. This one I'm using is actually from China. It's Morse code, and it has a green tint to it, so it kind of like acts as a corrector as well. Oof. You want to kind of dab it. We don't want to add too much. You don't want to add too much, really. And then just powder your face. Okay, I'm gonna put powder here first before putting powder on this side of my face, so that you'll know that the powder actually kind of sets the concealer on. You see the difference? This part, the concealer is not like it's not blended on your skin well, but here my face looks like, you know, it's very even now. The concealer is like seamlessly blends to my skin, but on this part my concealer is like, nah, I won't cooperate with you. That's how it looks. Now I'm going to be adding more powder. You see how the concealer is gone? Yeah, that's what powder does. So now your face is flawless. Just kidding. Nobody's perfect. It's just lighting, guys. Want to add something on my neck to make it look more, you know, kind of like, again, from Perfect Diary. This one is actually an eyebrow powder, but I'm using it as a kind of like contour or like an eyeshadow palette. This one is like a brown, dark brown shade. So you're gonna put it on your eyes halfway, so it will make your eyes look deeper. A lot of Korean K-pop stars actually use this. So you're going to just add again, only halfway on your waterline. Don't go full, just on half. You see how my eyes are deeper now? You think we're done? No, we're not yet done. Guys, if you're watching this, I beg you, like I beg you, use chopstick, like use a lip balm. If you're not using a lip balm, you're a dude. We can't be friends. Your lips are dry, like nobody wants a dry lips. So always wear this. So yeah, now you have moisturized lips. If you want to put pigment on your lips, you can also do that. So I have this lip here, it's like kind of nude. So if you're kind of insecure about your lip color, you can always use lipstick that's like true to your lip color. So this one I use is kind of like a brown nude shade. This one will really make my lips even. See how it kind of like makes my lips more even now? That's just how I do it. And then you think we're done? No, we're not yet done. That's just on my face part. What you're gonna do next is style your hair. No matter how good your face looks like, but your hair is messy and it looks like this, you're not gonna look cute. I'm telling you this, you're not gonna look cute. So now remove your bun, your headband or whatever you're using, and style your hair the way you want to style it. Just use whatever hair gel you have. That's the hair gel I'm using. It's Stylix, I guess. Or your hair like this, or you don't want, or you want that kind of messy hair look, you can also do that. Yeah, no one's judging you. That's how you do it. You see how everything blends together? The concealer does not look like you have concealer on. The redness on my face before here is now gone. My nose is now slimmer because of the contour. Because of the primer, my pores are now visibly smaller. My eyebrows from very mushy and disorganized now full and just, the better brow. And yeah, just keep on smiling, go out, smile, boost that confidence of yours, and just walk outside. Or you can just do it in your house and you'll be fine. So that's how I style my hair, that's how I style my face. It's 2021, no one's gonna care if you have makeup on, really. Just do it. It's not gonna break your masculinity. It's not it. In fact, it's just gonna add more spice and flavor to your look. See, that's it. Thank you so much for watching.